Alright, focus time. Glade is the interesting part. Glade is specifically really annoying. I'm not gonna lie. It's the only thing I see that makes me tremble in fear. Plus I feel like they lean towards bringing it. Try that. Good luck, have fun. Basculegion and Incineroar, that's not too bad. Venusaur's looking kind of cool. I've got to consider the board state though. I think a lot of stuff they could potentially switch into, they do not want to switch into. So at least that's in my favour. They almost always have Glade in the back. Glade, really good into my team. Goodbye, Tom. Is Pelipper, so they might be trying to destroy the core. I think they're fine though. I don't mind that too much. They have to like full on send it with like Wave Crash, yeah. So that might KO, but then I trade out Bask, and I still live. So I still get the Tailwind. Okay, that's incredible. That's an amazing turn. Because Basculegion is like a big scary endgame threat, and we removed it turn 1. Perfect. Incineroar probably coming in now. They are likely going to match my Tailwind. If they switch in Incineroar, there's no way I can prevent it. They are Quick Claw on the Pelipper, which is kind of annoying. They have Weather Ball. They do have Weather Ball. They do have Wide Guard. Wait, they don't have I just realised they don't have Tailwind. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, no Tailwind. The main thing I need to think about is shuffling the board state to be good for Glade. Glade is the main thing that's going to be in the back. They can't set up Tailwind for it though, so I will always have a speed advantage. Yeah, what's important right now is just shuffling my boards. Now I'm healed, so now that's going to be incredibly hard to remove. It's going to be a really good endgame threat to Glade. Also, Weather Ball is now Rock type, and because I boosted it, removes my flying weakness, so beautiful. Beautiful. And Tyranitar is just in a position to start hurling rocks at the opponent. In fact, I think it might be in my best interest because usually the Incineroar will survive a single attack. How many turns of Tailwind do I have left? I have 2 turns of Tailwind left. I think it's in my best interest to Brave Bird for the chip and Rock Slide. That should hopefully be enough to get rid of it instead. There's a chance if it's physically invested. I don't think you can do anything with Quick Claw. Oh, okay, it's Quick Claw Protect. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I was targeting that way anyway. I was going to try and double onto the annoying cat. Okay, yeah, good. It might live. It might actually live, you know. Yeah, that must be physically invested. Good to know. So a Flare Blitz will do work for him here. Oh, Parting Shot. Okay, that's not as bad. It's probably into Gallade. The only thing is, I can't actually roost on this opponent, by the way. I can't roost. Because if I... Oh, that's not who I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be Gallade there 100%. Okay, that helps because now if I roost, I do lose a major weakness. I also have a lot of ground type coverage. It's also got Sturdy. The Archaron has Sturdy, so that helps a little bit in positioning. I probably should switch though, because it's likely Incineroar comes in here. I can switch to Venusaur, like, no problem. And that should be okay. I do need to pivot my T-Tar out, because it's likely they're going to stop pivoting their Pelipper now. As much as I'd love to Rock Slide here. Oh! I think it's double protect. They double protected. I'll take the free heal. I'll take the free heal and the reposition now. They're stalling out the Tailwind, but I still don't think they're in the best spot. They might be in a situation where they're forced to go for, like, Raw Hurricane. I'm going to play it really safe. I'm going to just protect so I don't get hit by a potential Hurricane plus Dragon move. That's my only fear right now. Oh, they're going for it. Okay, that's kind of cool. So they're going for the Raw Electro Shot and the Line Hurricane. It does mean we can always target the Archarodon here though, so that's cool. I don't think Brave Bird plus Earth Power will do enough. I don't really have a switch in. Because I want to preserve Tyrannosaur, right? There's only one turn of Sand left. I think it's okay. No, I think it's okay. I think we just switch as normal and start throwing out Earth Powers now. Oh, I think Brave Bird would have done enough. So it might be a fast set. That's good for future reference. Ouch. Sandstorm is up. I want to Rock Slide, but there is a mischance. I think it's still the best way to cover Incineroar in the back. And you can Wide Guard as well, I guess. You can also... think they're gonna just try for a quick draw pro. Realistically. If Incineroar switches in, I really need to cover it coming in. Well, there we go. What are you doing? Oh, okay. They always get the proc on the protects. It's kind of funny. That's again. Well, that's fine. I believe I have another turn Tailwind still. That shouldn't be so much of an issue. Okay, what's the most accurate moves I can go for here? I think I'm still pushed into Rock Sliding. Low Kick Giga Drain is an alright combo. Low Kick Sludge Bomb? Well, that's fine, because no Incineroar goes and they never have a way back. So that's okay. That KOs? Oh, a crit, okay. The crit might have mattered that. The crit might have mattered. I don't want to reveal my last. Oh wait, was Tailwind up? Oh, that was silly of me. Whatever. We'll take the win. Why did I swap that? I just realized. Why did I swap? Was there a reason to it? I blew it. Right, one down. Alright, so let's think about how the opponent will adapt. AKA, they need to bring Gallade. They really need to bring Gallade. Like, I was terrified of Gallade. Knowing they didn't have it, made that a lot easier. It's just how do they shuffle the team around? It'd probably be they have to bench Incineroar, because Basculegion is just way too strong to drop, I think. So it'd be something like Gallade, Basculegion, Pelipper, or Chaladon. That's what I'm imagining in my head, like the opponent does. I didn't reveal Prim last game, so that was good. They also know that I live a Wave Crash now, so they're probably not going to play for that one line again. I want to see how they adapt to this. This is what I want to know. I want to see their adaptation. I'm going to leave the same again, because in my mind, it covers the most possible combinations of what they can do. Oh, that's amazing! You don't have any replays or anything, do you? Right, I gotta be careful here. The big question is whether Pelipper comes in here or not. That said, is it Sharpness Gallade? It is Sharpness, so it doesn't necessarily need the Mega. But they can't go for Electro Shot and attack at the same time. I want to see how they play it. Funnily enough, I think Mega Gallade does less damage with Psycho Puff than if it stayed regular and went Sharpness, but there's a chance that they'll Undisputed, I guess? I think a double up would be guaranteed though. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I like that. That was kind of cute. Manual Rain Dance into Electric Shot. Maybe by some miracle we live? I doubt it though, they're Magnet. They're Magnet or Charizard. We should care. Now the question is, are they just going to keep spamming Rain Dance? In theory, that could be really good for them if they just keep spamming that. I also don't have anything that outspeeds Arch anymore. So Arch is weirdly annoying. This is very possible to call out, but I'm starting to think I don't have any choice. Yes! Okay, good. They didn't see Tyranitar coming in. Good. I think it's more important that I try and knock out Gallade here, then go for the Artara. Yep. Good riddance. I need you gone. Oh, Incineroar. That's interesting. I didn't think it would be Incineroar. So we know Electro Shock's probably going into the Prim slot. I know it's also likely to have Pelipper back and not Basculegion, I guess. Or maybe they relied on having the manual rain to set up. So maybe they have Basculegion in back still. They do also have Draco Meteor, which is a little scary. If they switch in Pelipper though, my question is, can they actually win if they have Pelipper in the back? From my perspective as well, I need Venusaur alive to win, because otherwise I can't get past Basculegion. The opponent also has Throat Chop. I don't know its speed tier compared to Prim. I think it's Basculegion in the bag. I think it's Basculegion in the bag. But I'm scared of the Draco Meteor. Okay, I am faster than their Incineroar. That's good information. I really do think it's Basculegion in the bag. But regardless, if it's Pelipper, then I always want a Rock Slide here. If it's Basculegion, I probably always win. The important thing is that I keep Venusaur alive. Oh, we live? I didn't actually think we'd live that. But yeah, it's definitely Basculegion in the back, I think. Oh, that might be okay, because if this knocks out, then I still get single target Hyper Voice, which does way more damage. Might still be okay. Yep. And now it's probably Basculegion in the back, which you should always win out. How do you know T-Tar was one of my favourite mons? I didn't know! Just coincidence. But I decided I'd name the team after Killer M players, so I thought it would be fun. Ouch. Goodbye, Kate. You did your job, though. Yeah, it's locked into Wave Crash, so we always win out with Venusaur. That's why we preserved it, because I felt like it was Basculegion in the back, and then we're relying on manual rain to win out. Beautiful. This should knock itself out, actually. Oh no, maybe not. It might barely live, or like 1 HP. Okay, no, that took way less at recall than I thought. But we could keep doing it and we're chilling. GG's. Very good Venusaur showcase. Venusaur did great. Right, let's do this. Okay, this is going to be hard. This is going to be a hard matchup. Like, the team looks crazy, so it's going to be difficult to win game 1. But I need to figure out the information quickly. Yeah, I need to figure everything out quite quickly here. What do I want to bring to this? Remember that. One thing is for certain in this matchup. I cannot stop them from getting Trick Room up. I cannot stop them from getting Trick Room up. They always get it up. It's just, how do I play those 5 turns? That's the main question. Hey! That's a good lead. Damn, that's a good lead. I also don't know the speed tiers here, so that's something we've got to figure out as well. think this might be a bait. I think they're protecting. It's fine. We did get rid of something that can do a lot of damage to it, so that's not bad either. That's not bad. There's worse. Oh, they didn't click Trick Room! Whoa, they didn't click Trick Room. That's surprising. Especially with how slow the team is. Maybe they thought the Serena would be faster. These are pretty investment Pokemon. Kenny Omega, I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty sick name. I think I need to keep them in this board state. They have Throat Chop. We do not have Throat Chop. I need to keep them in this board state 100%. I don't want them getting a free switch into a Mega. So I'm just gonna knock off and get rid of the thing. Trick Room. I could have gone for Rock Slide, but I'm scared of missing. I feel like guaranteed damage on the big threat is going to do more for me in the long run. I'm gonna have to play smart here. If Camerupt is in the back, it's gonna be very difficult to win without Prim. The opponent should know this. I'm not sure if I made the right play here. I think they're going to prioritize removing Prim. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I think they were more scared of Tyranitar. Interesting. Interesting. This can't be a switch into Camerupt, so it has to be Crabominable. If they switch it to Camerupt into a Hyper Voice here, that's... Oh. Oh no. Oh no. That's not a switch in. That's not a switch in. Okay, so I just need to preserve Prim. I should generally be okay. How many turns we got on the counter? I think it's like 3 more turns or something. Get the Intimidate as well, so the Instant is weak enough. Okay, we cannot let this thing go down. 3 turns of Trick Room, 2 turns of Sand. This thing does not have Eruption. It does have Heat Wave. I might live a Heat Wave, you know. What matters though is that I keep the Prim alive at all costs. I might live 1 Heat Wave. Maybe. If I get my Venusaur in healthy though, that could be a way out. Okay. Maybe by some miracle I live the Heat Wave? I don't think so. Camerupt is really damn strong. That's okay. Corviknight is kind of expendable there. So it's fine. Again, all that matters here is that Prim stays alive. All that matters. Giga Drain and Switch. they should be unable to knock out both at the same time. And then the next turn, I can take a double attack. And I know right now that my Prim is faster than the Incineroar. Just need to preserve Prim. It's the biggest thing of major importance. Saria, I love that animation, it's so silly. Beautiful. And that's last turn of Trick Room, so yeah, you can just sort it out. Should be a Jiggy. Oh wait, no, I'm slower. They're gonna do it like this. So it always gets the Citrus Berry Pop. It might live this double up as bulky enough. Which honestly it could be. It's kind of mad bulky this time. Okay, no. Didn't tank it. One down. I wonder what's going on with the stream as well. There's like a really weird that going on. What's this thing at the bottom? There's like a bar at the bottom that's like mirroring stuff. I've not seen that. It's very odd. It's really bucking me. Alright, let's try again. What I'm a little bit concerned about is the mix-up, because I don't think Serena was right turn one there. I think they'll know now how good Incineroar is potentially. I know I need to preserve Serena. I know I need to preserve Prim, like, so hard in this matchup. Maybe I just lead hard Corv, because Corv is like the most expendable member of the team. And I keep these in the back. Because I really do want to Mega Venusaur early. I think that would be important going forward. There's always one Pokemon slot here that's kind of mid. Oh, whoa! That is... it's okay. Well, I don't really know what's thinking, I'm not gonna lie. Right. The only thing that I can definitely remove... This is actually kind of awkward. Because if I knock out Slow King, they get a free pivot. They get a free pivot into camera. Okay. Okay, that's greedy. I'm always gonna target the one without protect. Like, I don't want to waste my attack, so I feel like the double up here is just fine. Ah! How the heck did it live that? That thing took like nothing from that Brave Bird. What the hell? That's built different. That Slow King is built so differently. Like you wouldn't believe. What the heck was that survival? It took like 36% from a Brave Bird, an Adamant Brave Bird. That's gotta be like max defense or something crazy. There ain't no way. Surviving that double up is nuts. Corviknight is a fraud, I guess. Okay, we got that right. What are we gonna do here? Excuse me? What? I've never seen that animation before. What was that? What just happened? I'm about to tell a chillingly bad joke. That actually was really good into this round, like that. Truth be told. That's a nice play. It's so goofy. His turns are... They can't knock out both the Pokemon. It's that logic again. Driving through logic. I think they have to Dazzling Gleam. Because the Sash is carrying me here. They have to commit to one. They can't knock out both at the same time. Dazzling Gleam is probably the best move they can do on the... It doesn't KO. Now they have to make a call somewhere. Also, oh my gosh, that's a very frightening Pokemon. Nice hammer. Woo. We get a low kick though. That's nice. I mean, it probably increases in weight, so it's got to take a fair bit from our low kick, right? Oh, not even. What the heck? Is he really light? Is it really light, or is it just built different? It might be just built different, to be fair. Oh, not you again. You're a scary one. Alright, 2 turns of Trick Room. So, I can stall this turn. May as well throw out a Brave Bird. There's a chance it might be just Incineroar in the back. Look at a chillingly bad joke. Ah. That's a Thunder Punch. too risky to try and tank that, so we've got to play this last bit slow. Can we have anything in the back that will mess me up later? Not really, because like if they go Incineroar, I think I still have them covered. As long as I keep the last two healthy, I think I'm generally okay. Le Bumble. That nickname has a lot of aura to it. Le Bumble. Such a presence. So scary. Goodbye, Charizard. I think we're in a good spot still, though. Does Hyper Voice... Hyper Voice Sludge Bomb should do enough to Abominable. And I want a Hyper Voice just in case they go for a hot switch. No, I think... No, Moonblast Earth Power is safer. 100%. Incineroar. Go for the move that covers. But it's fine, because next turn I can just double protect, so I'm still safe. Still kind of safe here. There's not too much they can do. They don't have any sort of setup here. So double protect is fine. Yeah, the Slowking Crab is kind of neat. I do like the chilly reception. And the fact that it just, like, Slowking just seems unremovable for my team. I thought the double up would get it for sure, but just tanked it like a beast. Crazy stuff. So here I do have to Moonblast and Earth Power. Still don't think there's a way I can lose. I do think Incineroar takes the Earth Power here. But I think even if they go for like all this and then Parting Shot, etc., I don't think there's a way for them to win still. Because I can still always cover, so it's not that bad. They should Parting here. Oh, they're going for that. That makes sense. That's probably Adamant Flare Blast. That actually did quite a lot. Ow. There. I think we should be okay. The Slowbro can't protect here. Slowking can't protect, sorry. Slowking can't protect here. As long as Moonblast knocks out Abominable, which it should, I think we're chilling. But not chilly as in chilly reception. Just generally. Beautiful. Yeah. stall out the Trick Room, and then it's a lot easier to deal with everything. It's all about the defensive play there. I see them queuing up, so should be ready to go any moment. God of War is going to be kind of annoying, actually. We are facing, like, random stuff with Psychic coverage, which does suck for Venusaur. It's rare to see on ladder. Psychic isn't that common of a coverage type. That's why, Starmie's also bad sometimes for teams like this. Right. So... Garchomp, if I bypass God of War, is generally quite good. Talonflame has no fire coverage, but it does have Wisp. Wisp is kind of annoying on a bunch of stuff on my team. King Gambit has Chocolate Berry, so it will always live low kick. It will take a lot of damage from it still, but it will always live it. So I probably don't want Tyranitar here in general. This could be a Rotom game. It depends if the opponent leads Bastard Legion or not. Prim is generally safe for scouting. I'm leaning... maybe... I don't think this is bad. I do have the potential to Tailwind. There's also a chance that we Trick Room, but if that's the case, then I'm also partially covering them. So it's not that bad. I think I really do want Garchomp. It's just going to be a case of trying to isolate the Gardevoir. This isn't an easy matchup, though. It's Talonflame. It's Talonflame that makes this like super important to bypass. Like, Talonflame lead? Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. Like, this is why I left Prim. Because it's actually annoying how difficult this is to bypass. I think I'm okay with getting burned here. I think getting burned is fine. What matters is getting Tailwind up. Okay. Because then I can contest Gardevoir easier. Talonflame has no fire coverage, so all they can really do is Wisp me, which they might do. It's not unreasonable to Wisp. But I mainly just want the Tailwind though. I mainly want them in Man's Turn. And then just have to make sure to target Gardevoir aggressively. So we could double up my KO. Does this KO? Okay. I was going to say, I am pretty physically bulky. I think I would have knocked out first though. Bad idea. I respect what they did that. That's cool. But we got up pretty painlessly on the cord there. So we do still keep that for Gardevoir. The way they played and the way they ignored it, it makes me think they've got Gambit in the back and they can wall it out. If they have Gambit in the back, that's smart. Garchomp. Might be Garchomp Gardevoir. Having Tailwind up is really good. I risk being extremely outplayed here. Am I a gamer? I'm a gamer! Oh, let's go. Yeah, I did think they'll be a bit scared. So, capitalised on it. That's actually pretty tanky though. I think this does enough. Okay, good. We needed that. It should be Gardevoir in the back. Now their Garchomp's pinned. That's Gardevoir. But as long as we put out enough pressure right now, we're generally in a good spot. The opponent has no real way to remove Corviknight quickly. So cool. Ooh, we missed that. Maybe Garchomp CV to live Moonblast, but this will be good info for later. So, okay, does not live Moonblast. That's good to know. Is it crit though? No. Okay. We do normally just knock out Moonblast. Okay, that's really good info. So we're in Tailwind, so they can try for the knockout here, but I'm just gonna end the game. I'm not gonna attack and try and stall them out or whatever. I'll let them out. Okay. Game on down. There is a lot of ways they can adapt though. They have quite a flexible team core. I see a lot of different ways they can adapt there. Corviknight, as a general rule of thumb though, is pretty strong. I definitely think they're going to prioritize burning it going forward. We've got an interesting mix-up idea though. Really need Garchomp. Yeah, I didn't really need Garchomp right now. Weirdly enough. I might regret this later, but what I am scared of is leading Corviknight and then being aware of how good Corviknight is, that they tried to throw a Wisp on it turn 1, and it forces me to hard switch out early. I don't really want to play into that. I want to just have my pivots. That was a good lead. I respect them leading this again. So they might just decide to Tailwind and Wave Crash. It's not unreasonable for them to do that right now. As long as we trade out Talonflame without getting burned, I'm willing to sack Rotom to make that happen. I'm still faster. What? How am I still faster? What the heck? My Rotom is faster than Basculegion in Tailwind. What? That doesn't seem normal. That's ridiculous. What? So, Rotom... I guess it's no investment back. It probably lives the Hyper Voice then. That's crazy. Genuinely cannot believe that I outsped it there. But we have freed up one of the threats, so that's good. So here, realistically, we need to roost. Because the main way we lose is if they aggressively start targeting me. Right, if they just go straight for Wave Crash, Hyper Voice, send it, they can win on momentum even if I get the Tailwind up. So I'm probably not going to play for Tailwind. I'll play my defensive typing. And just... Oh, wait, last respect? Oh, I didn't think of this. Okay, no, they went right. I was going to say, I did think that their priority would be removing Paul. I was really scared of last respect for a second there and realised I might have messed up. Because last respect could have kept the Basque Legion alive and then my Roost would have done nothing. So that was a little bit of an oversight from there. Is it still Garchomp? No. It is Mouse. I think that's okay. We might get Encored into Roost. I actually really don't think we want to be Encored into Roost. Good adaptation. It's actually kind of annoying. I think I need to Moonblast. Funnily enough. No, if it's Sash, we'll see how much Hyper Voice does. We need the reference point. It's likely Gardevoir with Frengar can take 2 more Hyper Voices if it takes 0 in. I'm sending it. Oh god. Hyper Voice? Okay. Not a bad play there. I really thought they were going to Encore me there. That's what I was scared of. So is it one more turn of Tailwind? It is... I don't think they can win if they Encore me. I think they can Super Bang Hyper Voice. It depends on their investment. Do you not want to get double KO'd here? I think instead... we'll just throw out a Hydro Cannon. It's not going to connect, but... because they're going to Hyper Voice. So I protect here, but if the Encore, it's not that bad. If the Encore here, I might... if the Encore next turn, I might win with 4. Ah! Interesting. Wait, did I just switch Venusaur in that turn? I might have lived that. Maybe that was a misclick. I do think they should probably click Super Bang now. But it didn't end up mattering. We also get to see some speed tiers here, which is nice. And we get to see if BlazyBard does or not. Wait, maybe I should have Iron Headed. I'm just really scared of the tag. Okay. That makes sense. I'm not faster. Good to know. I'm not faster. Live that. So that's got some ball. Yeah, I thought they might have knocked out Venusaur there, which is why I went for the BlazyBard. Guess we'll just send it. I think we would have lived the crit as well, just about the roll. So I think we had that locked up. Mouse was a good adaptation though. I think if they swung for Venu, I might have messed up at one point. Yeah, well played. think I forgot to screenshot the other one. I need to get a picture of the lobby. Before it gets removed. Schedule, start the games. Cool. Alright. Let's do this. So, it is Mega Frostlass. Pretty standard set. Our Charizard with Dragon Fang and full coverage moves, playing it like it's an AV. Milotic with the leftovers. It is Dragonite with the Dragonite. It has Tailwind. We have Incineroar as well, with the Close Combat and the Chople Berry. And Sableye with Manual Rain Dance, Thunder Wave, Quash, and Knockoff. Let's see what we can do about this. Because it is actually pretty hard to stop our Charizard when it has manual setup. That's the main fear here. It's like, I want to lead Garchomp, but it's kind of tricky. We're going to have to lean a lot into Venusaur here. It's just what goes with it. Maybe like this. I'm a little worried about the Charizard lead. I think I can bypass a Sableye though. I'll play it right. Do I want Corviknight or Rotom? Or... I've been leaning on these a lot. I'm not gonna lie, Garchomp and Rotom have been on the bench more than I thought they would. Kinda shocked. Okay, this is good for Prim. I'll take that. Need to do as much damage as Sableye. Stop it from rain dancing. I'll tell them to do way less than crap. It might also play for Thunder Wave. That's not out of the realm of possibility. Huge. We take that. It probably survives a double. Yeah, we actually consider it. That's cool. They do have another chance to Thunder Wave. Ooh, that did quite a lot. How important is our health going to be? Important-ish. My question is, do I Earth Power or Sludge Bomb the Incineroar slot here? What's the better option? Do I think our Charizard's coming in? Or would it be more likely to be Dragonite? Not sure. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb. I think it's the most... like, it's the best coverall. I think I can. If they switch into our Charizard, then I might be a little sad. Okay, that's fine. If I trade out Sableye and they don't get to set up Rain, that's kinda nice. One Hyper Voice and I should be sad. Okay, good. Sableye didn't get much from that. And no rain set up either. So if our Charizard's in the back, it can't have a shot. I'll take, and it is our Charizard, so no Mega. Charizard does not have attacks. It's the number one priority to remove. I'm probably just gonna spam that slot. Arch needs to go now. Oh, I'm faster. Wow. Almost. That's quite strong. Scary. I'm spamming into the Arch slot. If Arch goes down. There. Okay. Take that. The team does rely on getting Rain Dance up with Sableye quite a bit. I think this game they're going to note that and prioritize it. Like, Sableye has to get Rain up. That or they lean really hard into Frostlass. One or the other. I'm not sure. It is. That's no more. So here, I probably want to focus down Arch. Rain Dance is pretty much down here. Arch gets removed. I likely will. I'm lucky that Arch doesn't have Protect here. It'd be a lot more difficult to focus it down if it didn't. They might identify the win con here. That's fine. Now I've got to ask myself how... Oh, I'm faster. Okay, they did go for the shot. So they know that they need to fund a wave now. Did they save the life? It's gonna hard focus Arch. I'll always survive a Dragon Pulse or Flash Cannon, even if they crit. The only way they have an out now is by T-waving and paralyzing me. That's all they can really do. Squish. Squish. I'm big Venusaur. Thing gone. Need it erased. Sableye has its Self gone now as well, which is neat. Cinnamon. So it's Chocoberry. It does have close combat. This thing does have close combat. It might be in my best interest to just remove Sableye here. Yeah, Sableye might actually survive a double R. It's a pretty chunky one. Might still put it in sand range in a couple of turns. So it doesn't have the best stats. Oh, they do go for the fake out as well. Yep, get the rain back up. Makes sense. So that means I'm going to have to pivot around my Tyranitar. The way they played that, it's very likely it's Dragonite in the back, by the way. So I'm going to pivot around a bit, just so they can't stand Hurricanes for free. But after this part, I could probably sack Venusaur and be okay. As long as I'm able to remove the Sableye right now, so they can't get rain back up. That's a close combat. Ouch. Okay. Whoa! Invisible Sash. Sableye with the invisible sash. Oh no. That's awful. Right, I'm switching back, but in theory they could rain down to predict this. So I think momentum's going to be pretty tricky from them at this point. Oh, they just forfeit? Okay. I'm guessing they just didn't have the tools to win out here. That'd be my... Oh god, that's Light of Ruin. Oh, okay, that's Light of Ruin. Oh boy. So it's the Draining Kiss Light of Ruin set. But also Charizard Y. It's a scary one. My best. Very fast team. Very fast team. Oh, whoops, got some audio for TV down. That should be way better. Right, time for a bit of a chomper. Finally! Chomper goes off the bench for a game, I think. Also, really random side note. But I've noticed that there is a lot of Charizards that have Air Slash. I was wondering what the coverage was for. Something I noticed. Because I remember a lot in like VGC 14 and a bit after that, they always ran like dual fire. I do not have Poacher, so that's cool. Choice Scarf. White Earth. It's the most important thing for me. It's more what's the safest thing to target, really. Might be an I'm clicking Rockside lead as well. Probably bad that in mind. I'm kind of chill with that. Depending on the set, this might KO as well. That's definitely an adamant hit. Nice. Charizard, alright. Just learn something important from that. Looks like you are disposable. Goodbye. Do not need Corviknight to win this game. No, there is no Floette in the back. combat. It is a white herb set though, so that still works out for them. Oh, they're just air sets. Should love that. It's just a flinch, really. The flinch is the only issue here. No flinch? Rotom would have been nice here. I'm not gonna lie. Rotom would have been really nice in this situation. If I Tailwind, I could probably win on the spot, but I don't think I get it. Play for a switch, makes sense. Goodbye, Corviknight. Definitely a bad bring to this matchup, because it is a bit of a roulette as to whether you bring Floette or bring Charizard. I think all I could do is just dodge Heat Wave. I think that's it. My team is sadly quite slow, speed-wise. So... my power is generally better, unless you have rooms upon his back. I don't think we do though. Oh! I'm surprised they switched. I feel like Swinging Note was probably better. I think Swinging Note was still better, regardless. Because now I get, Garchomp Pip. And I can always double protect. I'm surprised they did that. Like, they get the weather back up, but... this game plan relies on them... Solar Beam, right? Or unless they're timid Charizard, because I am out of them. But that would also be good information for later, because I know that they always get knocked out by Rock Slide. So, like, it's kind of win-win in terms of information game here. So that's cool. They are Shuka Berry Incineroar as well, so I can't really Earthquake. So I always just have to double Rock Slide. Nothing else to it. Probably knew that I was going to protect that. And now we just throw rocks and hope that we won. Faster and we KO. Yep. I'm really surprised they switched. I feel like they should have sent it. In my opinion. They sent it and hoped. We missed, but I don't think it matters at this point. Cool. You take that. Good start. I really did, like, bring a lot for the Tinkerton. Wait, did I say Tinkerton? I bought, I'm so out of it. I bought enough for the Floette. So I bought the, Corviknight, but if I bring Corviknight, it's kind of bad into the Charizard. Actually, I've got an idea. I think I know how I can lead this battle. Yeah, I've got it. I think this is how you do it. Because then I'm still leading for Floette. But also, if they lead Zard, then I have a lot of counterplay to what they're doing. And if they lead, like, Sneeze the Chomp, then it's fine because I'm trading out early. So it doesn't matter. He's Charizard immediately. Okay. Well, that's fine because we have Garchomp. We know they are White Herb. So they are a little scared here. Still think we bring Tyranitar in despite them getting stun up here. I think it's still correct. Probably not. You could in theory protect in close combat here. I wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility. Ah, okay. That makes me feel a little bit better. Here and they have to trade out quite aggressively. Alright. They're probably going to ignore Tyranitar here. Yeah. Makes sense. I don't randomly live this earthquake, I swear. Otherwise, I'm going to take this Garchomp back to the shop with the combo. Nice. Okay, major threat gone. Maybe Garchomp in the back? Yeah. There's a part of them that I bet is tempted to just Earthquake and I think the only way this gets punished is if they double up on 4. Trying to get Tailwind up here is huge. This might be my opportunity. Oh, they do Earthquake, okay. So that is going to result in a single target Heat Wave. But I think because it's not Sun Boosted, I think I have a chance to live. It's not a Camber Up Heat Wave, like, by any chance. So, have that going forward. The only way it would KO if it's like modest, really high investment, I think. Damn! Whoa! Okay, that's high investment. I did not think it would be that high investment. That's rough. I don't think I can win now. I don't think there was another way around that though. Because of the momentum loss. Really, the question I'm asking myself now is it possible to win without Floette? Is it possible to win without Core against Floette? That's the real big question. So they revealed Whimsicott in the back, so that's good to know. They didn't have Whimsicott last time. They didn't necessarily need to show that to me, so I'll take it. They really do want to win the Weather War. Like, it might be ingrained in them to win it. So, bear that in mind. Let's do this. So we definitely adapted that. It's good. Yeah, now it's my time to adapt. I know how to do it. Now the question is, do they mix it up with Floette? But even then, I think I have ways to play it out. Even if it's Floette. Yep, Charizard. Good. Okay, so they're not going to want to stay in this position. The question is, does Whimsicott come in? I don't think they swap Garchomp out here. I think they lose too much ground. If they have Whimsicott here, they'll bring it. That's a Sneasel. It's, yeah. Okay. Well, they're gonna Rock Slide to win. It is a Scarf Rock Slide, so they can't stop me from Dragon Clawing. If I Dragon Claw, though, I'm probably set. Good! Oh, it got Invisible Sash. Okay. That's an Invisible Sash. I don't like that Invisible Sash. No thank you. That is an Invisible Sash. Okay, now the question is, do they protect and Rock Slide? Fake out Rock Slide? I don't think Venusaur's health matters as much as everything else on the team at this point. We've established we don't really need it. However, Scarf Rotom is potentially incredible in this endgame. Did they just send it? I think they just sent it. Huh. I don't think that KO's Garchomp. What they did. Probably just Sludge Bomb the Garchomp here in case they want to swap in Reserve. Except they're not swapping it. If I manage to remove it, that is a big deal for later. The issue is, I think they're going to click Rock Slide Dire Claw, and I hate the fact that it's just literally playing into them clicking Scarf Rock Slide. Because if any point they flinch, I'm pretty screwed. Like, it's one of those. It's like, I know it's going to happen. It's statistically going to happen. Okay, it didn't. God, okay. So Garchomp's gone. Thank goodness. So that frees up Charizard a bit. Well, my answers versus Charizard. There's Whimsicott. I think that's okay. Moonblast, it's Focus Sash, so there might be a chance of them being heavily invested. I'm pretty sure I live Moonblast. They use White Herbs, so their stats have to drop. I guess I just gotta hope that something survives. Okay. Sleep? Good. This might not KO either. Okay! Perfect! Absolutely perfect. That's what we needed. Maybe poison? Doesn't look like it though. It doesn't matter anyway. We have Tyranitar to confirm it. Or not, because it didn't Mega actually. I forgot about that. Kind of a mind game. It's right to just double protect. Despite them having Encore, it might still be correct. I think they'll be smart enough to stall one turn, not clicking or not clicking Sun. It's annoying because I could technically put Tyranitar in that turn, and I could have knocked out Winds. Okay. I think this is the turn where the Mega... Because it would play for the hard switch in. If they don't Mega here, that's insane. Because it would mean that Whimsicott would get knocked out by the Tyranitar switch in. Which I don't think is ever... Yes! Yes! Okay! Okay, I think we've won. I think we've won. We managed to win the Weather War by what we did. Okay. So that means that Tyranitar can solo carry the same game. Perfect. The Whimsicott does not have Sunny Day, so we always have Sand up for the rest of the game now. That was a tough call to make, because I could have brought in Tyranitar like the turn before, but it's so risky because if Zard calls it and immediately Megas, then I'm cooked. I'm like absolutely cooked. They'll probably pre-charge a Solar Beam because this opponent's good. They didn't. Oh, so that means I should be good. I thought they would pre-charge the Solar Beam there on the effect. I guess now they're just playing for Heat Wave Burn. Or me missing like a set amount of times. Okay. Goodness. Oh, dear. Nice. That was an uncomfortable matchup. Okay, so I don't need to win this to get top 16, but it would be nice to win this to get top 16. So that will put me at first seed. That's a Garg. That's a big Garg. This opponent does rely a lot on Talonflame to remove Venusaur. So that's good to know. Talonflame is also Sash. Rotom's generally good. Do you have Dawingy and Flablets? Don't want to run Garchomp there, realistically. I think this is reasonable. Tailwind's not bad. Just I don't think I have room for it with the resources that I'm throwing out there. Let's do it. This spring does have Blizzard. Technically, a safe play that they can do is fake out like this. I don't necessarily want to switch out of it because it's kind of readable. Ooh, okay. So we get a Volt Switch. That's fine. I can live with that. Voice, smaller rock. Ooh! Ooh, I like it. Alright. Alright. We've got a reader over here. Right. Respect. This person's thinking ahead. I like that. Sees the goes, they might be worried about Earth Power. Which makes sense. You also know that I'm probably going to play defensively on that wall situation. Lots of plays that just make sense on the opponent's side. Did they go for the high force call? That was another question. No. Okay, they went for Blizzard. That's good. That's extra good if we avoid it. Okay, so... he's still kind of pinned Talon a little bit. Person's thinking ahead, which is really swaying a lot of my decision making. I still think it's better to Giga Drain. Any extra health becoming useful here, I'm sure. I might just protect and try and get Caesar in. Okay. So we knock out Prim here. That's going to be really good for us going forward. Caesar comes back. Regardless, we get to take something out with us. Talonflame doesn't have enough power to break Venusaur. It might be trying to trade me out. But that's not the worst if it's Frostlass in the back, you know. It's not the worst. They might go for a close combat read, but I don't think it matters. I'm gonna double up being KO because Venusaur's just that damn good. That wasn't enough! Are you kidding me? Damn, that must have been like just survived. That's wild. At least it's forced them into Megaing here. So that's cool. Probably a game where I want Rotom last. So I probably need to preserve Venusaur. Just so I can cycle it correctly. Frostlass. This is readable. Oh, wait. Okay. It's not bad. I don't really care that much about Venusaur at this point. I guess we just sack it and protect. I think that's okay. We go for a Sludge Bomb just in case. As long as we get Rotom in slowly, we're alright. Winning the Weather War should hopefully be enough. Oh, that's unlucky. They go for a double there. But that is unlucky. They should have had that. Yeah, unlucky. Still think I was guaranteed regardless though, because of what I had in the bag. I think I was okay. Game 2. I'm surprised we didn't see Garg. Maybe I just have too much for them to bring Garg. Also surprised I didn't see King Gambit actually, come to think of it. King Gambit's kind of scary. guess maybe they're worried about the coverage. You know, maybe I don't need Venusaur. No, I probably do. I actually didn't need Rotom, funnily enough. I think I can deal with King Gambit without Rotom. Just relying on the bulky stuff. Give it around. Use power flame. Well, Garchomp is fantastic here. So that's good. I wonder if there's a part of them that wants to send it here. Interesting. Okay. I still think the offensive duo is pretty scary. So they do have that going for them too. Because they can go into Frostlass plus Sneeze. Now he's a pretty strong duo. Not gonna lie. Maybe I shouldn't have enabled it. Maybe I need to store this leaf for longer and keep Talonflame up. Couldn't think of it. Frostlass might slow me down. You know what? I think this opponent is a thinker. Like, they're gonna know Prim is coming here. And they're gonna click Blizzard and attack. Can I afford to lose Prim? No. So, send it. This looks crazy, but I think it's correct. Yeah. It looks crazy, but I genuinely could not send in Prem back. As crazy as that looks. Also interesting to note that Sneasel is faster than the Frostlass. Everything this turn is awkward though. TLDR, it's going to result in me sacrificing Garchomp at some point in time. Yeah, that play looked crazy, but I felt like I was pinned. I felt like I couldn't actually swap Charizard out. And this opponent is playing, like, super well. So I think they're going to read into a lot of stuff. Yeah, like there. That's what I thought they were going to do last turn. Then I couldn't swap Prim into that slot. Which then forces me to do a very telegraphed play here. Because sacking Garchomp is correct. Like, I have to sack Garchomp here over anything else. Did it bring Gambit? Yeah, I was scared of Gambit, to be honest. I think Gambit's strong. So Garchomp goes. Goodbye. anything I can sack to attempt to pivot. Unfortunately, the King Gambit is Chuckleberry, so this isn't over yet. However, it is looking good for us. Maybe double? No. It's a Choco? Maybe it lives next year. Oh god, it might just live. That's crazy. Might just straight up live. Ironhead might not pay over. Nice play regardless. Probably want to switch to Sneasler and set Gambit? Yeah. Yeah. Swap in Sneasler and set Gambit, I think is right. Or maybe they're going to go for this in the Crypt Shadow Ball. Oh, no, no. What they were up to. Should have probably kept up the sand turns actually. I think there's enough turns to clutch out. But now I'm second guessing it all. Let me have a quick look at the Sandstorm counter. Oh, loads. Okay, there's loads of time. That's fine then. No problem. Sort this out. Blizzard, I'm guessing. Oh, they were gonna try a kill the Shadow Ball crit. I think regardless we're fine. The Sneasel's gone. Nothing else left in the back. I think that should wrap it up. They may as well go for the freeze. Bust out. Go freeze. GG's. Love to see it. Right, let's do this. Garchomp is deceptively good here if I can play it right. The question is how hard
more I'm gonna lean into this in a row as well. Hard to know. Try that. Crazy thing is, I want to bring Rotom, but I feel like they're just going to cover it with Incern on lead. Smart player. I think it's an Incern lead. No. I mean, Rotom wasn't free there because they had their own Rotom. At least Venusaur's cooking here. That's kind of nice. Probably going to be relying on area reinforce here. This is why I bought Charizard. Being quick claw, it suggests Rotom is low speed. Otherwise, like, I'd be willing on their end to go into an area impulse for it. Wow, oh, it's faster! Huh. So it does have speed and fast speed, as well as quick claw. Huh. Oh, they're okay. They're full on focusing. They want it gone. Gone. Do you have the Shadow Sneak? How hard do I want to bet on the opponent playing defensively here? They're sending it. They're actually sending it. Very brave. Very brave. That's so brave. They really are not playing like I'll hit into the Aegislash. Oh, okay, it's also really fast. I think that's max speed Aegislash. Because my Charizard is really fast, so that's max speed, I think. Probably max speed, max attack. The good news is, if they play defensively on Aegislash here, they do actually pin themselves a little bit. Because I do get to recover on it. And then I'm threatening guard. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I am threatening guard now. I could have double guard while there, potentially. But I prefer to roost. It's safer overall to click it. It's a trick frame, but that's generally okay. Because when that runs out, I know that, like, Aegislash is one of the fastest things they have. Like, Aegislash, for all I know, could be faster than the Gardevoir. It's really freaking fast. What turns of Tailwind do I have? I have 2 turns. Do I roost? Probably not. Should probably so. Yeah, I should roost. There is a chance they're going to play around me cooking Iron Head here. Okay. Okay, that works out. That's fine. I removed the spell tag as well this way, so that's good. Yeah, that's a key ruse. I needed that. And that's the spell tag gone as well. So now I take less damage. Question is, what's their last as well? I think it's leaning. I'm leaning it's Incineroar. Yeah. With spell tag removed, I might live. I think I barely live. No! I don't! Oh no! The crits! I was gonna say, I think I lived, judging by the damage on the last roll. My goodness me. I guess I could have protected. That was the last turn of Tailwind, I think, from what I remember. Okay, we got that right. We're playing for a Moonblast special attack throw into them having Incineroar in the back. Oh, double attacks. Yeah, that's fine. It should be one more turn of Trick Room, right? So they do not have a safe switch in. They're probably going to go for Shadow Sneak plus attack. Maybe the right play is to stall the Gardevoir and play as though they're going to click Shadow Sneak right now. Because I feel like a drop on the Gardevoir is the only way I can come back. Because otherwise I'm just taking too much damage. Ah, no, they went for the port, guys. Yeah, they knew it. They knew it. Yeah, think drop was the only way I was winning that. Because if I hyper voice, and then they just go for an attack, I probably would have lost anyway. So, yeah, realistically I have to go for a drop. From what I could tell, it was Incineroar in the back. But we know that we are slower, or we are, yeah, we're slower than both of them. So we know that for sure. That's good info going forward. I'll be honest, this is the first time we've been playing on the back foot all day. Okay. That Aegis Slash is such a challenge. It's just so hard to break. Rotom Aegis Slash is like so obnoxious. Let's do this. A strong duo. Oh, hold off on game 2. Hold off on game 2. Oh, that's not a good time for, It's not a good time for that! Oh, it's gonna take me out of the zone! End of game 1 wasn't on stream. Yeah, you can verify the result. It's, yeah. I think you could see that it was pretty clearly on Shmon's side that Aegis Slash was just chunking me too hard. It's cool, we learn. We learn and we improve. Excuse me. It's unfortunate we have to wait for mainstream. It's just, there's so many ways that my opponents can lead. That's really awkward. Right, so let me show you, or let me talk you through my thought process here, right? So Gardevoir is a potential lead. That really sucks for Tyranitar, Venusaur, Garchomp. Okay? But Aerodactyl could also be a lead. And that's really good into Venusaur and Rotom, potentially. Also, Rotom is generally hindered because there's a chance for a Trick Room mode to come up, like you saw last game. Also, Rotom can be a lead. That makes Rotom also inefficient. And also, the Rotom has counterplay to Venusaur because it outspeeds it and has Eerie Impulse. On top of that, I want to bring multiple checks to Aegis Slash, but if I bring multiple checks to Aegis Slash, it overlaps the coverage for Gardevoir. So you can see why this is so difficult. And on top of that, they can lead Aerodactyl whenever they want and have a Tailwind option. So, yeah, this is really difficult. It's trying to get away with dealing with Aegis Slash without taking too much collateral. That's what's hard. The opponent is very brave in their plays as well. Like, they are willing to send Aegis Slash at you. So, I don't think this is the kind of opponent who will play in a linear way. I get that feeling. They're gonna mix it up. They're gonna be thinking ahead. Actually, I don't know how this team went 5-2 with this player. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this opponent's just in the zone. Like, gotta make a new code. That's unfortunate. All right. So, new code, room ID, 84462678. Scorer. Oh, okay, so we need... I guess it's a second switch? Yeah, new spectating switch. Let's see if Shmon gets that as well. Yeah, that's really unfortunate that the production switch went down. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Okay, are we good to go ahead? I'm guessing we are. Okay. Looks like we're good. Right. Take two. I'm not gonna lie, there's no lead that I can bring to this which is guaranteed safe. There's no guaranteed safe lead. I simply put, I have to just make calls right now. I have to make calls. That's all I can do. Also, quick claw Rotom. You're evil, Shmon. You are evil for using that. It single-handedly makes me not want to lead Rotom ever. There's a chance I get shenanigan. Hey. Not making this easy. Do this. I'll be real, guys. There's a very real chance that this... I might get 2-0'd here. This matchup is really bad. And this opponent's switched on. I'm glad that I mixed it up a little bit. Do worry I'm playing this to be safe. I feel like this opponent's type will actually punish me doing this. This Fred blitzing Garchomp is a bit crazy. You're insane. You're insane. They just flare blitz the Garchomp. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Yeah. What do I even do about that? I think Earth Power does enough, you know. I think it's still in my best interest to put pressure on the guard bar. Don't miss. the damage. And we got poison. Okay. Okay, if we remove Gardevoir, that's kind of an opening. I don't mind that too much. That's not bad. Because they've essentially rendered Gardevoir kind of not as strong anymore. It's unlike the Aerodactyl in the back. It's Sage Flash, yeah. Gosh, can come in here. There's a chance I can try and play for Incineroar coming in. But also they could just play super defensively here as well. Sack Gardevoir and then try and get Incin on the board. Which makes me really reluctant to protect. Sad, I might not have much of a choice. This might be a Rock Slide Earth Power kind of deal. If my opponent likes to really all switch a Roozy. Maybe Rotom? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. That's some chip that they might not have expected. Yeah! That's why I did that line. I'm not gonna lie, that is part of why I did that line. Kinda needed to. Alright, I cannot get burned. Being burned will lose the game. Actually, no, wait, no, there's a hedge. There's a hedge of sorts that I can do here. It involves Earthquaking myself. And then recovering the health back with Giga Drain. Because now if they go for a Wisp, it's still okay. It doesn't matter. Because now I Giga Drain, and now I should be ahead. Even with the self-Earthquake. Because I still go for the Giga Drain. Yeah, this is good, this is good. Like, Gardevoir is still low enough right now. And they can't really hinder Garchomp anymore than they already have done. I don't think there's any way they can get Gardevoir on the field for free anymore. Unless maybe Incineroar goes for like a parting shot or something? No, they can't because it's poisoned. So that's not even an option either. I think it's the poison that does them in. I think it's just a cycle intimidate, so I'm not hitting like a wet noodle. Oh my god, they even read that with the freaking ladder! I mean, maybe it wasn't even a read, maybe they were just trying to remove it. It's just kind of cracks, I'll be real. They're good at the video game. Like, I'm consistently impressed with how many good calls they're making. That Flare Blitz into Garchomp? Absolutely insane play. Absolutely insane. Like, I can't understate how impressive that play was that they did. Like, that's like... that's like, fucking Day 2 regional-esque plays, that. Like, that's... This opponent's damn good, I'm telling you. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, we know it's over.
They're doing it for the stream. It's just... Oh wait, they have a chop horse waiting. They kind of have to rock slide. Ah. Maybe look, it would have done enough there. I thought it would do like 0 damage. Bad as well. It's my bad. Hey, King 3. Well, this is an amazing set regardless of the outcome right now. I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe I'm still in this. This opponent's just... Let's make this a godlike balls. I'm just glad I had enough counterplay for the Gardevoir. Okay, so... I've established the opponent will bring Gardevoir, Aegislash, Rotom. They will bring one of the others, leaning towards Aerodactyl or Incineroar, especially because I haven't been shown Aerodactyl yet. But also, it's like, Aerodactyl is more an enabler for the other stuff on Schwann's team. It's not great as an individual threat. It plays very hard into be leading like Venusaur or something. So, I've got to consider that when I pick. For something generally good. Definitely Corv. Corv got Flare Blitz to death last time, didn't they? Probably just made a really nice play on it. It's just, I see a world where they lead Rotom again. And again, Quick Claw hasn't even procced, but there's so many situations where it's a nuisance, right? I think they leave Rotom. No. That's okay. That's okay. We did leave stuff with protects. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. The opponent's making calls like they do. I'm not going to play defensive. No. They've conditioned me to not give them free turns to do stuff. If they fake out here, then it means they're calling that I'll play aggressive. Okay, that's good. That's good. I might have a KO on Gardevoir here. I just need to hit this rock slide on it. Really important. Okay. That's a really big deal. Gardevoir removed turn 1. Freeze up guard jump. Oh, I got a flinch. Okay. Okay, that's insane. That's an insane turn 1. I think they will probably Flare Blitzing one. Or maybe not party shot? I'm not sure, because there was a chance Corviknight could have come in. I don't think you party shot there. They did bring Sinistra. Okay, so it's probably Sinistra, Aegislash, and eventually Rotom, by the looks of it. Sinistra does not have Protect. It does have a Citrus Berry though. So, I am always just going to double target. I don't need to think about this too much. I'll always, generally as a rule of thumb, double target the slot that does not have a Protect. Aegislash isn't really a switch in on the Sinistra side. That's Rotom. Oh, so they were leaning entirely into Gardevoir. I think it might be over. Oh, not if I do 48%. Or leave them on 48% to get the recovery and then the knockoff and go through. Whoops. Oops.
You know what the real threat here is? That quick claw, it's coming with me. I'm not letting you quick claw for free. I'm getting rid of your quick claw, whether you like it or not. Oh, that's a crit as well. Okay, no, I'm getting lucky out of my mind now. I was expecting to have to play that out a little longer. I'm saved from the wrath of the quick claw. Oh, hey, Yoshi! Oh my gosh! Good to see you. I'll just go Corv, reflect the Intimidate back. Corv's kind of useless right now. But reflecting Intimidate might have some impact, right? Something. Yeah, just gotta chip Rotom enough to have Garchomp finish it off. If I outspeed the Rotom as well, I can always just roost on it. It's kind of neat. Venusaur. Wait, is that what it sounds like when I say it? Venusaur. It doesn't sound like that. Yeah. Should say that, did do a lot. I'm just glad I removed that quick wall. It's way more of a nuisance than it needs to be. I don't really need to Tailwind now, actually. Oh, -2. I don't think it really matters, though. I think they were playing for Garchomp switching it, maybe? Makes sense. No! Rotom! The heck is this Rotom? Obviously, it's built so different. Right, I'm not risking accuracy here. I'm gonna Self-Quake and Giga Drain. I'm not messing around. Love a little bit of Self-Quake. Wisp! Cheeky Wisp. That's fine. GG's. What a game. Wait, what was the pun? I don't understand the pun. Honestly, like, some of the plays that they were making, like, jeez. Yeah, that's a lot funny. Okay, that has triple axle as well. No normal coverage, close combat triple axle. So double Mega with a solid rain mode and it's Protectless Pelipper, Scarf Basculegion, Cinnorock. Wow, that's a cool team. So what I have to ask myself is what can I lead with Venusaur? I think they go into Lopunny here over the Floette. Because I do have a lot of answers. How do I play this? Like, part of me wants to go for thinks I need to go for Rotom. Triple Axel Ruins Garchomp. Time. Yeesh. Okay. Hard one. I think Lopunny's coming out over Floette. From what I can tell. Sort of, though. Yep, I got that right, at least. This is a generally good lead. They're also running Hydro Pump, so I can't actually mess up their coverage with the weather. So that's kind of neat. Cute idea. I think it's likely they're going to fake out the Prim. If I had to guess. Which is why I'm swinging this so aggressively. Good. Might be modest? Oh crap! Wait, that's bad. Okay. Poison? Okay, poison. Small victories. However, what is not a victory is how destroyed we just got on our Venusaur. That might impact the endgame. But also I don't want to lose my Sash, because that could also be an answer to the endgame. This kind of goes both ways. I think they're probably going to maybe tear one of the attacks. It's not a terrible idea. Because they need Tailwind up here realistically. Oh, that's Incineroar, hang on! If they Tailwinded, I might have got an Earth Power off. Wait, that's good. Oh, I actually got a good punish there. Nice. Sadly, I'm Moonblasted, but it's still alright. It's still alright. That's a lot of chip. Fish me. I will now do the same double protect, but they can punish this by swapping in Lopunny hard, but I might have scared them off doing that because of how hard I punished them before for a defensive play. So, that's my hope. Yeah. Also, I just noticed that's a Smash Bros. Reference. It's kind of cute. So they want to go for a Wave Crash. They don't have Throat Chop. Yeah, I think I just clicked the buttons. I think clicking the buttons here is similar. Goodbye. Like, Moonblast doesn't do anything. Moonblast won't do enough, so I may as well just knock out the Insane or hit a switch back if they're faster. So no. I think I have to go into T-Time. Going to Guard Shot will get me Wave Crash. They also have Triple Axle, which I'm not a fan of. Damage on something here, so that's okay. What? Right, so here's where things get a little weird. So the opponent has to last respects my crit. It's choice locks. Because otherwise, I always win against the lock on it, right? But you could also read this and double into the Tyranitar. And if they double into the Tyranitar, then I also lose. What I'm trying to figure out is, can I win this with a low health Garchomp? I think a low health Tyranitar. I think I can. I think that is still a way to win. I'm gonna play for it. Because again, the protecting to double up play here is so disastrous. Focus Dash saving my life. I wanted to protect that, but it's just too scary. Low kick is still my best shot at damage on this thing. I've also got to remember that triple axle can do a lot of self damage here. That's one thing I also have going for me. Also, triple axle can miss as well. Forgot about that. close. Saved by Sash Chomp. Goodness me. So many channel points and nothing to spend them on. Oh dear. Right. How will the opponent adapt? I do think Lopunny is generally quite strong as a lead. I think this should almost always lead for that. It's our Charizard I was surprised not to see. That's Corviknight. Corviknight might not be as bad as I thought. It's generally good around the board, I think. Hydro Pump sucks. But I do really want Prim. I think Prim's important. I think I just want to leave these two. Is that dumb? Do I bench Garchomp as well? I think Corviknight's better than Garchomp, weirdly enough. If I play Weather well enough, I think I have enough to deal with Arch. And it looks like for some reason the opponent is leaning away from Arch as well. I'm hoping that doesn't suddenly change. Damn it, instant regret. Still, it wouldn't have been good to lead Chomp here because he did have Lopunny still. So, it's not that bad. It's not great. It's not like... There's a chance he also just hard switch here as well. So gotta bear in mind. I think I've gotten more answers to Lopunny than I do on Charizard. Well, I'm trying to aggressively card down the Arch. Because I have two answers for Lopunny in the Look out. Oh wow. Good confidence there. It's okay, like getting an Earth Power on Arch is just really big. It opens up. Like, oh whoa, okay. That's probably Turbo if it's taking damage, or a crit. I should not be doing that much damage. Somehow that was just out of sturdy range, which is funny. They're gonna be scared though, surely. If they're doing that much. At least you think. Now I'm wondering, how much do they value Arch? I'm gonna give him a free switch to Caliper, but like... I think a drain good enough. Yeah, I'm pretty scared of the switching to attacks. I really want to punish the Caliper switching, but I might have already lost my chance. If they go for a cannon here, or an electroshock, then it's alright. Okay, oh wait, that's big, that's big. Okay. That's big. Removing Arch there actually frees me up a lot. Okay, that's fantastic. could deal with a lot more better than I can deal with Arch. I was really scared of the protect there. So it's Lopunny plus Basque Legion, I'd like to say. I think it's Basque. Charizard has been chipped though, so it's easy to Wave Crash. Hurricane did come really close to knocking me out. That's one thing that concerns me slightly. I guess Tailwind is always... No, it's not necessarily safe, because I think Lopunny will still outspeed me. I want Venusaur to be able to take some endgame shit. So part of me wants to switch in Tyranitar now and not give the opportunity to take free Hurricane. Even then, if now they make a read and they go for a double up and they go for like Hydro Pump and Fake Out, then I think it's still okay. I think it's still recoverable. Yeah, they did go for it. Okay. So this is still recoverable. That's okay. At least Venusaur didn't take unnecessary damage. And break this actually the caliber as well. Force a bunch of decisions here as well, because we can Tailwind up to... which forces them to either match us with the Tailwind, or play an uncomfortable game of chicken. I can relatively knock off if I wanted to, so... I don't want to. We've saved to target pallet below anyway. Oh, they got Hydro Pump. Okay, but that's fine, because we get the Tailwind. So that's an alright trade. I'll take that. Good old Tailwind. Break so many win cons. Now the question is, do I want to... Do I care if Tailwind goes up? I don't know if I do. All that really matters is Basque Legion goes down. So I'm willing to double up the slot just to make sure it gets knocked out. I think that's reasonable. Bravebird will always go first anyway, so if they just decide to stay in, that's fine too. Oh, they swap that way around. Oh, that's okay though, because I get a Bravebird, then the Moonblast. Makes sense that the Weather Pig's thing up. Let's combat. It's fine, because again, I've still got the Tailwind up. So, I'll live the Bravebird recoil, that's fine. And 2 Moonblast should put Basque Legion in range. Also, Basque Legion does not have a full power blast defense yet. So, bear that in mind too. Yeah, okay. That's good damage. think Last Respects knocks out Prim. But I also think I'm okay regardless here. Because I'll knock them out, and then they probably knock me out with Hurricane. Wait, am I okay? Am I not it? Oh no, because I should live Last Respect. No, what am I thinking? I should live Last Respect. I hope the tiny bit of chip doesn't offset it. I do not live it. Maybe throw? Now I'm scared. Did I just throw? It's like I wanted to make a read, but like there's potential to get it wrong. But so that's somebody turns a tail into it, right? Oh no, it's one more turn. Right, one more turn. I need to switch one poison. Or to just KO outright. Oh, there's no way! There's no way! So I did... I think it was me underestimating Last Respect. I guess it is still 150 base power move, right? I can't stall out the rain. No. GG. That was, oops. It's just, the only problem with that endgame scenario is, like, if I protect Prim, and they target the other way around, then I still lose, and it would look like I froze. I don't know. That was weird. Anyway, let's try again. I think I might have another idea. Actually, yeah, I think I've got it. I think this might be solved, but I gotta have a proper thing. I'm sure there's a way to solve this. I think the solved one. I think it's this. There's one thing that would mess me up, and I haven't seen it yet. Oh, the only problem is this opponent might randomly throw the Floette at me. But I have led Venusaur like every other game. And I think Lopunny is just generally like quite effective into my team. Oh, this is a Light of Ruin set? It is a Light of Ruin set. So it can just make something explode as well if it wants to. Which makes me kind of uncomfortable. Ooh, this is very playable. Okay. They do not have a ground. I think I get away with this, like, really hard. I think they were not expecting the Rotom. This is good. I would have liked to have Moonblast if I knew they were staying in there. I think it's still okay. We are locked into party. Oh, party. Electro Shot. I'm getting all of the shock moves mixed up. That's silly. Yeah, Hydro Pump's pretty reasonable that. Sounds fine. We've always won the Weather War at this point. And they don't get Tailwind up, so we know that we have speed advantage as well for the rest of the game. Should be Lopunny. That is Vasculation. That's not a lot on it. I think they're setting up for a flip turn. Well, that's fine. You have Draco Meteor. Oh, that's a Floette. Excuse me? That's a Floette. Don't like that. Draco Meteor would offset me pretty hard here. Can also just throw a light of Ruin at me. I'm really scared of the Draco Meteor. It could just light a Ruben send me as well right now. And that would suck. Well, I guess it does chip though. I think Calm Mind would be too greedy. Hoping I get hard punished for not just hard switching in Rotom here. Oh! Good, good. Okay, I needed that. Okay, yeah, that's what I was scared of. I didn't want my Venusaur removed. And that just KOs because it's very not bulky. I don't know if that mattered because of how much it took on Earth Power before. Like, genuinely, I think it might be min-max speed. But there's a chance it could do. So now the question is, do we take a last respect? Is there a way we can lose this? Maybe.
don't want to risk the chance of losing Venusaur to Last Respect, so I think I can shuffle my board a little bit and be in a better spot. I think Hyper Voice will always be enough chip for Rotom to confirm the Bastion. If they light up Ruin, then I think it sets them up for disaster later, so that's okay. Oh, I'm clicking it! Ah! The button! You click the button, please. I think the chip should put them in range of Thunderbolt. I'm pretty certain. The only way it wouldn't confirm is if they randomly had Bull. I am Timid Scarf, just so I always outspeed fast, for reference. The Floette can't go for Light of Ruin, otherwise it always knocks itself out, and it doesn't guarantee a KO on anything because I didn't get a Calm-Down boost. I think Thunderbolt should KO Bass. It would have to have some bulk to live. But I don't think it's showing any signs of that. Oh, you're not kidding me. I might have lost. I guess I needed to Electro Web, but there was the risk of Basculegion outspeeding Venusaur. It's all going to rely on Light of Ruin. Do I survive a Light of Ruin? That's it. Do I survive a Light of Ruin? Depends how it's built, I think. Does Venusaur survive a Light of Ruin? That's all it comes down to. Oh no. Please! Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! I genuinely thought there was a chance I would get knocked out there. I was speechless. Arctic Peaks. Again when ready. Oh, whoops. I need the apprentice. UG. Ah! UG. That is a crab. That is a crab. Hey everyone, everyone who just raided, thank you so much. And by the way, I'll be real. I think, from what I can see, Sheep won that most of the time. Like straight up, Sheep won that most of the time. So bear that in mind. I think I also I made a misplay as well in game 2. But I didn't know it was a misplay at the time, if that makes sense. Match. I didn't even know the crab got Mach Punch. Huh, that's kind of cute.
so out of it. I'm gonna be real, I'm still thinking about that last game. Dearie me. I don't have the emote, but I'm reading too. Reading in spirit. I appreciate it. Any support, honestly. Thank you, everyone. I can't believe I'm this far in the tournament, and now I'm playing on the main stage. Or the main stream, not main stage. This ain't a regional. Okay. Looks like Tyranitar's generally quite good here. They are Focus Sash. I do need to preserve the health of Prim. That's going to be important in the end game. Because I need a way to win versus the Crab. Big Crab. So they have Throat Chop. They do not have Throat Chop. That's good as well. I got into Tyranitar, that makes sense. But either way, it was get a knockoff or get a Hyper Voice. I'll take either. Is guaranteed. I cannot stop it. But that's alright. We've come back from a similar situation from this on one of our previous stream games, which was also triple and abominable. But this one is a lot less aggressive. So, there's no way for them right now to remove this, but at the same time, I do not want to take too much chip. If I'm ever in range of Crab, that's going to end badly. I think right now, I need to punish any of their potential ways in the game. And I think it's this. No. God. Because I was just wondering if they were just going to parting shot into Crab. I am taking a lot of damage for that. Again, I do not want Prim to take too much damage here. That would be really bad. I really thought it was going to be a Crab switch in there. That's why I played so hard into it like that. He might also be fish in the back as well. Gotta bear that in mind too. Crab is a very aggressive mon. Also, it's likely both of their Pokemon undercut mine. I don't think they can risk me managing to swing with Prim here. So I think there might be a world where they double up on it. However, if they do go for Tyranitar here, that's a well played. I knew it! I knew it! I knew they couldn't risk it. I'm so glad I trusted my gut there. Yeah, they're hard targeting down Prim. I know it's the wing con. I know it's the wing con. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's see if it's Bask in the back, because we might be able to take a couple of swings at it while we're in Trick Room. If it's Bask, oh, it is Bask, so we've created a pin. So it's either we get to knock off Fish, and it's very sad, or they close combat to stop me, and then the game goes into a 2v1. I believe... I should always win. Yeah. So either knock off the Fish, or Moonblast the Crab. I call that win-win.
So last respects knocks Prim out, for sure. But we do have another turn of Trick Room. We also have our Thick Fat as well. So I don't believe any attack that they throw at us can knock either of our Pokemon out. And we get to double tap on the Basculegion, which I am going to do because it's the last turn of Trick Room. I do not want that thing attacking outside of Trick Room. Thank you very much. No, thank you. You are going to get that. And the only thing the opponent can really do here is play for me not clicking the Mega Evolution button. Okay, we live that. There's a lot though. Really don't sleep on crap. Damn sharp is ridiculous. I am not letting that fish live. I'm gonna turn it into fish sticks. Top Cut, it's going... Yeah. Yeah, Top Cut is going Top Cut. I'm playing well. What's in this game with such mischievous face? You're not wrong. Also, sorry, Sheep. Yeah, I'll, yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to be a down for what I said before. Alright, you got it! One down. Yeah, Venusaur goes pretty hard into this team. Another one. How does this opponent adapt? I mean, they always have to go for Trick Room, right? Realistically, it's their main path. They always go for Farigiraf plus something. They're really pushed into Trick Room, like really hard. I suppose I'll do the same again. Like, what's the mix-up? The mix-up is them leading like Basculegion, but I don't really care if it flip turns me because it doesn't stop me from doing anything. And we take a lot of excess damage for it as well. I need to see how my opponent adapts to what I'm doing. That's the main thing in the back of my head right now. Oh, Sinister! That's a nice adaptation of the one. So the Kamacha here. I am guaranteed a big knockoff into it. I think knockoff plus Hyper Voice should be enough. The only way to bypass it is if you get it Incineroar, but if you get an Incineroar, then they're not Trick Rooming. So that's fine. If they're not Trick Rooming, you're chill. Okay, this is good, because they might just end up losing that for free, unless it outspeeds Prim. Doesn't. So they might have just lost that for free, which is great. Yeah, fantastic. Okay. Okay, that's really good. Again, I'm usually... When stuff is given out in front of me, I will usually aim for the Pokemon that does not have Protect. As a general rule of thumb. If the Pokemon does not have Protect, it will get focused. Here's John Regis. I think at this point they might not want Trick Room on. One of those games. Also, do I preserve Sash
it might be really important that I preserve Sash here in particular as well. So I might go out of my way to preserve it just to have an easier endgame into Basculegion, where I don't have to do it. As weird as this looks, I think losing my Sash is like really bad in that potential endgame scenario I'm thinking of. I'm probably gonna let them fly blitz me. I think that's fine. The way they played this, it makes me think they've got abominable skill in the back. They're acting like they've got a abominable. Yeah. Before we live that. Oh, good. Oh, good. I only accept the bad luck if I lose to the winner. Well, I always try my best. So, that's all I can do for you. Oh, it was crab! It was crab. Can't believe it. Crab all along. Yeah, I do think my matchup here is pretty damn good, I'm not gonna lie. Prim is not something everyone plays for. Prim isn't common at all, so. We know it lives Moonblast. I think the only way they can win is like Drain Punch Crit knocks out Prim, but even then, I don't think he gets it. I think it just goes short. I'll save time as well, not doing the animation as well. Yeah, that'll be nice. Yeah, I don't wanna slow things down doing the animation. Yeah, I think I would have lived Drain Punch Crit there. I think I was good. Yeah, well done to my opponent though. They've obviously like torn the bracket up with the team that we were using. Great. Let's do this. Storytelling medium. I believe it. Let's go get some Mackies. Yeah, that's the safe choice. You're not gonna pick up any mystery meat that way. Just take it safe and go to Mackies. At least you know what you're eating. Kinda. Right. Well, Venusaur's a no-brainer. Venusaur's been a no-brainer the whole tournament. I will probably continue to use Venusaur after this game, after this tournament, because it's just so ridiculously good. It's thick fat, it carries it so hard. It's a Grassmon, but its major weaknesses are gone. Like, what's not to love about it? It's just weak to like flying and psychic. This thing's absolutely nuts. Definitely the hard carry. Even if other stuff shifts around, I'll keep doing it. Right, so Rotom is okay. Situationally okay. I think this is a matchup where I bring Garchomp. For sure. In fact, it might be one where I lead... No, I don't want to go as far as leading Garchomp, actually. I want Prim. Let's try that. Going off previous logic of the Palathin teams, they normally use the Grass Monsters to switch in, so Sinister will usually be in the back two if it's not led. It's a general rule of thumb. Okay, I know I survive a Diacor on Prim. I'm EV for it. It would have been nice to lead Garchomp on this. What do I need to stay alive to win this game? Probably... You know what? There's a chance they don't have Sinistry, you know. There is a chance. Regardless, I think everybody's going to talk this. Easier than doing random reads on what may or may not happen in the field or whatever, you know? If I remove Sneasel here, that would be awesome. If they go for the Diacor, then this level up will confirm it. Unless it's like ridiculously bulky. I don't really mind this too much. That's fine. I get damage on the Sneasel and it puts it in Earth Power range. Okay. I'll take that. Now the question is, are they going to play defensive with the Sneasel or not? I'm not faced yet, so they haven't really got a feel of how I play. Neither of us have a really good feel of how these things play. So I'm going to switch in Garchomp here because I think it will be the least valuable Pokemon in this matchup. I'm okay with it taking chair. And it also combos one into Sneasler eventually. Also, this is a King Gambit, that's good. Oh, okay, I got a Sludge Bomb into that. That's not bad. That's not bad. It wasn't a Giga Drain, but I'm not Giga Draining Sinister. That's really insane. I'll take the damage. I'll take the damage and the switch. That's really good. Poison? No poison. Still good damage though. I'm racking up damage. Does Close Combat plus Jet Punch knock me out? There's a very real chance it could. I kind of hate that. I think I do this because, again, if I lose Garchomp, it's really not that bad in the grand scheme of things. Like, trading out, I'll honestly take it. As much as I could read and protect that, it's fine. I got rid of Palathin. It's fine. I thought there was also a chance they could switch Sinister in there as well. Since it would be a good switch into a potential Earth Power. Good riddance. We still do have a Frostlass in the back, I believe. That's one thing that's a little scary. That is not a Frostlass. In general, it is pretty damn hard for them to remove the Bulbasaur right now. This, what I'm doing here, is readable, but there's not much of a punish for it. Switching in Frostlass to an Earth Power without Mega Ring is considerably lower defense. They can set up a Trick Room, but I feel like that helps me in the long run versus the Frostlass. Machagotcha does like 0 damage, Strength Tap doesn't do anything, Rage Powder doesn't work. They might be trying to go for a matcha to weaken the Prim. My guess. If they lose Sneasler here though, and it's Frostless in the back, I think I win from that. Yeah, I'm just thinking ahead. Crit burn? Easy crit burn. Still doesn't matter. We will double up on the Sneasler. No reason not to. There's no point sacrificing Tyranitar or anything like that. I'm gonna go for the clean Moonblast and Earthbound. That Colby should live that. It might put us to sleep though. But if they're mastering, it doesn't really matter anyway. The important part is that Caesar is gone. They will win the Weather War, but it's still facing down a Tyranitar, you know? Kind of a threat. This. So they get the guaranteed Weather War win. I think Sludge Bomb plus Knockoff is pretty safe. The only issue is, I remember last time Sludge Bomb did like slightly too much. I think this person will invest like more in special defense though. Like it's more likely than before, right? This is my long board. Okay, let's sense it. That's a lot of damage. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah. You know what this does unfortunately mean? Think how many turns of snow are left? 4. So protect here. 4 turns of snow left. Protect here 3. Attack 2. Attack 1. I think I might have to go for it regardless. I'll also have to go for... It depends how the process is built. Whether I go for knockoff or rock slide. I don't know if it matters though. I think I might have to crit either way. It might be one of those. Might just be in Shadow Ball range regardless. I must have messed up somewhere along the way here. For sure. Turns to left 2. So double effect. Where did I mess up? Because I felt like I was so safe. It was weird. It must have just been letting Wincons go down. Maybe I needed Prim healthy more than I thought. I still think Shadow Ball knocks me out regardless. I don't think it matters. But, worth a try. Right, 1 game down. What did we learn? We learned that Palafin didn't really do much. So they might not want to bring it again. So that is one thing, to be fair. They might not want to bring Palafin after that game. Smart of them to bring Frostlass as a cleanup. I really do underestimate its damage output, especially if it wins the Weather War. That was on me. Venusaur... Yeah, Venusaur's still really good, but... Wait, no! I think I might have figured something out. What's more important, Prim or Tyranitar? Probably Tyranitar. Yeah, Prim might not be needed. It's weird saying that, but if I get a correct lead with Garchomp, I'm at such an advantage. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth going for. I don't think they go for Palafin. I think they're going to lean more into King Gambit stuff, which in turn is what's leaning me towards wanting to go for Chomp. They could hard lead Frostlass, but I do have a switchback at the very least for that. It's playable. It's playable. I really don't think they bring Palafin. Oh wow! What kind of shot? Fair play. That's alright. We've led decent. Start doing the Chomp stuff. At least it's not really possible for them to have a true switch into this. Like, they could go into Sinistra and maybe Protect, but it still gives me a Tailwind. Like, without Arcanine, but even then, like, switching in Arcanine isn't great for them, regardless. You're like, this is fine. Because now I get a free Earthquake on Frostlass early. So this is really good. Oh, maybe they're playing for Cursed Body Prop. I didn't think of that. Oh, they probably were playing for Cursed Body Prop. I didn't even think of that. Oh, that's kind of cute. I think I could just spam and be generally okay now. Maybe I should have double Frostlass actually, because I just realised I could do Sinistra and then swap the other way around. That would still be risky because it could potentially be covered. Okay. That's fine. We take that. That's a double care! Okay, good stuff, good stuff. If it's Sinistra and Palafin in the end game, then I think Venu single-handedly wins. It's Gambit. Okay, I was right. I was right about Gambit, but they removed the Sinistra. Surprised about that. Okay, that thing has Sword Stance, so I can't sleep on it. There is still a way for them to win this. What I'm also asking myself is whether I need to swap or not. I don't think I do. I think I still want to keep clicking Earthquake. But Earthquake can work. I think Earthquake and maybe doubling into Gambit is correct. You know. 'Cause I think it would be like just short of being KO'd. From what I can tell. That, whoa! Whoa, that knocks out. Oh no! That's kind of sick. I like it. They've made like a little priority spam mode going there. That caught me off guard. Well played. Yeah. Probably like max attack on both of them to have that much damage output. This being a King Gambit probably doesn't have much defensive investment other than the essentials. Maybe I should have done that. Oh god, I should have double Gambit. Wait, did I just throw? I might have. I don't know. I think this opponent's capable of making a read here. I think I'm probably alright with the neutral sucker. But it's just after that. Okay. Good. Good. I think that's enough to seal it. It's not possible for them to move Venusaur now. And they take too much recoil from Wave Crash. That's a good reference point. Okay. So I take about 70 to 80% from Wave Crash. Good to know. Ooh. Still in it. One more game. One more game. Oh my gosh, right. Right. Again. Really wondering if they bring Palafin this time. I know for sure they're going to bring King Gambit after that last game. Like, there's no way. They've also got to be thinking that I am actually mixing it up how I'm playing. I think Sinistra might be brought now I did what I did last game as well. So, I think my opponent really likes leading Sneasler. That feels like almost a given at this point. Maybe now they're already conditioned enough about Garchomp. Maybe I've already done what I needed to in regards to the lead. Maybe that conditioning was all I really needed from that. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping I've conditioned them to, like, consider a different avenue. And then that's when I start to, like, not bring the chomp. Yeah, okay, yeah, they led for that. That's good, okay. That's somewhat of a condition I've done. That's good. Yeah, well, I have to take the attacks from them here. There's no real proper safe switch back. I am best off just trying to Giga Drain a bit of shit. I can always pivot next turn if I need to. What's important here is that I Giga Drain for a little bit of recovery. Oh, he's sending it! Does it do enough? Does it do enough? Respect the vision. It does! Whoa, okay, that's really bad. I didn't... Oh, that's why. That's why. Yeah, I was gonna say, that wouldn't have done enough. That's rough. At least we get the recovery. At least we get Tyranitar in. Small victory. This isn't fine anymore. I think them getting the knockout there was just extremely bad for me. Which one's neutral? I just have to hit that. No. Redrain doesn't necessarily get one. I think that's it. Oh, don't actually. Double Protect is fine. I think they were scouting Live Protect with that. That's okay. Or maybe they're trying to put. Maybe they're trying to put Venusaur in range of something. I have to make a call every turn to get back in this game. It's whether they're going to Dire Claw and swing. I think, in their mind, they have to remove Venu. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I can just set it with the Earth Power. If they read this... Damn! I think that means they don't take as much here. Which kind of sucks for me if they went for Dire Claw. Crap! They did! I needed to attack. I needed to attack with Titala. Or get an equivalent crit. That would work too. Okay, I don't. Very close to whether I knock them out or not. I genuinely don't know if I do that. Can Prim solo the end game? I've got to think about it. It's likely that they're gonna have It's likely King Gambit in the back if we're playing like this, right? It's just the matcha. I think the matcha messes me up this next time. No! They are really not calling I'll do anything with the Tyranitar. I've gotta hope that the damage is enough. No! It's still not! It's still not enough. Predict again. Think if I double protect here, this opponent is also going to know that they need to have Sneasler alive in an endgame. No. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna hope that Moonblast KO's here. Okay, okay. We might have a chance. Wait, that was actually kind of a sick play. But it also means that they might not go down to... Oh no, they will. No, Sandstorm will knock them down. Okay. So we kept our Sash. That was a really nice Strength Sap play as well, by the way. That was really cool. Unfortunately, they do get a Citrus proc, so it means that they are out of range of the knockoff right now. They are out of range of knockoff. 100%. I think we might need a Rock Slide flinch. It might be one of those. But they might be Strength Sapping me anyway at this point. I think it's going to be a flinch. Yeah, it's going to be on a flinch. All that thing just lives. That can happen as well, I guess. Okay, we got a flinch. We kind of needed that, like hardcore needed that. Oh jeez, this endgame is ridiculous. Right, so I'm gonna go for safe moves, and I'm gonna hope that I don't get frozen. I know that my Tyranitar is faster than the Sinistra, and my Prim isn't. I have to hope that I don't get frozen. I'm pretty sure they have to play for freezes now. It's that kind of game. Thought I was so screwed after that turn 1 crit. I really thought I was screwed, but there's a chance. They can freeze me here though. And they should probably roll it. It's correct to roll this. If it freezes, don't blame them. They're in the game. It's correct. It was correct for them to go for that. Okay, what's in the back? It has to be Gambit, surely. It has to be Gambit. We have Rock Slide. How many times of A-Veil do we have? 3. I should protect.
No, no, I can't protect because they have Sword Stance. I cannot protect. Protect would be a throw, I believe. I was thinking of stalling out A Veil, but then I realised Sword Stance is a thing. Yes! I won! Okay. I needed the freaking... There was like a flinch midway, wasn't there? That's so damn lucky. What the hell? That's crazy. I can't believe